Hello, and welcome to our podcast for the third Saturday in Advent. Our speaker today is Father David Brookman from Resurrection Parish Oratory in Tampa, Florida. Father David is also the Registrar of the St. Aidan's Institute, which is a distinguished branch of the Centre for Theological Leadership Training and a ministry of the Anglican Union for the propagation of the Gospel. St. Aidan's offers a uniquely flexible path to an affordable, fully accredited theological education grounded in the Old and New Testaments, the Anglican tradition, and the faith once delivered to the saints.
Our subject for today is Psalm 89, verses 1 through 4 and 19 through 26. In there we hear these words: I have made a covenant with my chosen. I have sworn unto David my servant. Thy seed will I establish forever, and set up thy throne from one generation to another. The key of this is not David, but rather he who enables David. Thy seed will I establish forever. Who is thy? It's the Lord. The Lord is the one who supplies all of the benefits that David describes here. The benefits that not only he, but all of us can identify with. As a person who is named David, I find it natural to identify with the Psalms of David. But I think also, no matter what your name is, there is that identification with David. David is this great leader of Israel. We have a leadership role somewhere in the world today, and we take our identity from Christ the same way that he did. We read a little bit later in verse 19, For the Lord is our defense, the Holy One of Israel is our King. It is his promise to take care of us that is the basis of all that we can and do in this world. David's strength derives from the Lord. It is the Lord's power that allows him to do the great things that David did in the nation of Israel. It is likewise the Lord's power that lets us do great things in our lives here in the world today. We hear in verses 21 through 23, I have found David my servant. With my holy oil I have anointed him. My hand shall hold him fast, and my arm shall strengthen him. The enemy shall not be able to do him violence. The son of wickedness shall not hurt him. All of these great promises that we are given, our strength and the protection from our enemies, are gifts from God. We hear first that my hand shall hold him fast. What does that mean? The strength of the Lord is to hold us immovable, so that we're not disturbed by the accidents and difficulties of this life, but are protected from all of the harm that may come to us. The second part, protected from our enemies. We are protected from all those who would do us harm. We are given this protection and this strength not just for ourselves, to bless ourselves, but to bless those with whom we come in contact with. Our blessing from the Lord is to be passed on to all those we meet. As we think about that this day, let us close with the words from the familiar hymn. O come thou dayspring from on high, and cheer us by thy drawing nigh. Disperse the gloomy clouds of night, and death's dark shadow put to flight.